Hey guys, sorry, but we're running a bit late to pick you both up. Milo took a shortcut, and now we're kinda lost.
Seriously, dude? We've been waiting for like 40 minutes.
Where are you guys?
Somewhere in the back roads. Milo thought it would be faster, but now we're in the middle of nowhere.
Can you share your location?
Yeah, 1 second. Does that work?
It shows you're on County Road 16. That's like the opposite direction from my house, man.
Crap, really? Oh wait, Milo says he knows where we are now. We just almost turned down this creepy underpass.
What underpass?
It had this old sign that said, "No Through Road." Looked sketchy as hell, all dark and stuff. I got a picture actually, if you want to see. Milo reversed out super quick, thank God.
Smart move. Those kinds of roads usually lead to private property.
For real, one other kinda annoying things about the country is that there are literally no streetlights anywhere, just trees and darkness.
How much longer do you think you'll be?
Not sure. Milo thinks maybe 30 minutes. We're turning around again now.
Okay, just hurry up. The movie starts at midnight. We're going to miss the previews.
Yeah, we're trying. This place is like a maze though. All the roads look the same.
Just use Google Maps.
We are, but the signal keeps cutting out.
Great, so we're definitely missing the movie.
Sorry. Milo says sorry too.
It's fine. We can always catch the late showing, or just hang out at my place.
Cool. I'll text when we're back on the main road.
Okay, don't die out there, lol.
Haha, very funny. Right. This is starting to piss me off now. We've been driving for almost an entire hour now, and I swear we keep passing the same landmarks. Like there's this sign for Bennington. We've passed it 3 times now, going literally different directions.
Are you guys driving in circles or something then? I knew you weren't the brightest pair, but...
Boy, and no. That's what I asked Milo already. He swears we're not. Oh, and we haven't seen a single other car for over an hour. Not one. On any road we've been on.
That's odd. Even for back roads, there should at least be a couple here and there.
I know, right? It's like we're the only people alive out here.
Now who's being dramatic, LOL?
I'm serious. It's freaking me out.
Can you share your location again?
Yeah, hold on.
Dude, that can't be right. It shows you're exactly where you were last time.
What? We've been driving west the whole time, though. At least that's what Milo says.
Let me try something. I just sent you both a location request. Can Milo accept it on his phone?
He says his phone is in his backpack. 1 sec, I'll grab it once we've stopped. Okay, I accept it on his phone.
That doesn't make sense. Now it shows you're near the old grain silo. That's north of town.
Wait, what? How is that possible?
Your GPS must be glitching, or you have really bad signal.
Maybe.
Why don't you guys turn around and go back the way you came? Try to find the main highway.
That's what we're trying to do, but nothing looks familiar anymore.
Just keep driving. You'll hit a main road eventually.
I hope so. Milo's getting frustrated now. He keeps checking the gas gauge.
How much gas do you have?
About half a tank. Should be enough, but not if we keep driving in circles all night.
Just keep us posted. We'll wait.
Thanks. This is so annoying.
Any progress?
No, we did find a roundabout at least. Thought we were getting somewhere, but guess where it led us?
Where?
Right back to that freaking no-through road underpass.
What? How?
I don't know, but I'm seriously freaking out now. Milo too.
But you've been driving for hours.
I know, but here we are. See?
Holy crap. That does look creepy.
Maybe there's a problem with the car? Like the steering or something?
The car's fine. We're just somehow ending up in the same place. No matter which direction we go, we're gonna stop here and figure out what the hell we're supposed to do. I'll let you guys know once we have a plan. Uh-oh, Milo just got out of the car.
Why?
What's he doing?
I don't know. He said he wants to check out the underpass, see if there's another road through there or something.
Is that safe?
I mean, I told him not to because it probably isn't, but he's not listening. He thinks we're just lost and need to find another way.
Tell him to get back in the car. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
I tried! He thinks we're just being paranoid. He's already halfway there. I'm calling him to come back, but he's just giving me the middle finger.
Seriously?
He's almost at the underpass now. I can barely see him.
Turn on your high beams.
I did, but he just walked out of the light.
This is ridiculous. Why would he do that?
Wait, I can hear something.
What is it?
Some kind of noise coming from the underpass, like growling and moaning. What the hell?
What do you mean growling? Like an animal?
It doesn't sound like an animal. It sounds almost like a human.
Jacob, come on now. Can't you just go and drag him back to the car or something?
Girl, I can't see him anymore. He's gone fully into the darkness. I'm going to try calling out to him again.
Did he respond?
You still there, bro? Jacob?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Jacob, where'd you go, man?
There's someone else out there. I can see a figure moving in the darkness.
Who is it?
They're wearing some kind of mask. It's white. I can just see it reflecting in the headlights.
A mask? Like a Halloween mask?
I think so. I can't really tell. Hold on. I hear Milo. He's screaming. Holy crap! Call 911 right now! He's running back toward the car. He's screaming for help. The masked person is chasing him. They're attacking him. Oh my goodness! They have a knife!
Drive the car into them then or something.
I can't. The keys are in Milo's pocket.
Hide then! Lock the doors!
I am. The masked person is coming toward the car. They're just walking, not even running, like they know I can't escape.
Is there anything you can use as a weapon?
No. I'm screwed. There are more of them now.
More of what?
More masked people. They're coming out of the trees, from everywhere. I'm counting 6. No, 7. They're surrounding the car.
Jacob, try to climb into the driver's seat. See if there's a spare key somewhere.
They're pounding on the windows. The car is shaking. Oh God, one of them has a sledgehammer.
Jacob! Try to get out! Run!
The back window is starting to crack. They're going to get in. I can hear them chanting something.
Chanting? What are they saying?
It's not English, so I have no clue. I think this is it. Call the police.
I just got off the phone with the police. They're sending someone to check the area.
Did you tell them about the masked people?
Yes, but they didn't seem to take it very seriously. They think it's just drunk teenagers being stupid, but they're sending an officer anyway.
This is not a freaking prank. Did you show them the photos?
Yes, they said they were too blurry to tell what was happening.
Of course they did. Those cultist-looking bastards freaking killed them, and the cops don't even care.
Well, either way, the police are looking. That's all we can do right now. Oh, speaking of which, one of them is messaging me.
Ms. Martinez, this is Officer Holloway. I've been assigned to look into your missing friends.
Thank you, officer. Have you found anything?
Not yet. I'm going to need more information. When was the last time you heard from them?
1:32 subah. That's when Jacob sent his last message. Have you checked the no-through road?
We're looking into several rural locations, but without a specific address, it's difficult. These are teenagers, correct?
Yes, Jacob Reynolds, 17, and Milo Cheatham, 18.
And what were they doing tonight?
They were supposed to pick us up for a movie, but they got lost on the way.
And you said something about masked individuals?
Yes, Jacob sent a photo.
I see. That image is very unclear.
I know it is, but
Ms. Martinez, I don't want to be insensitive, but is it possible your friends were drinking tonight?
no, Milo never drinks, especially when driving.
In my experience, these late-night disappearances usually turn out to be, well, young people making poor decisions.
This isn't like that. They're in serious danger. Please, just find them.
We're looking. I'll let you know if we find anything.
Thank you. The police don't believe us.
Of course they don't. What did they say?
Officer Holloway thinks they were drinking, that it's just a bunch of stupid teenagers who got in an accident.
Typical. Did he even look at the picture?
He said it was too blurry, but he's looking at least.
Not hard enough, I bet. It's been 2 hours. No sign of them. This isn't normal, Ellie.
I know, I'm scared.
I'm going out there. First thing in the morning, with or without the police.
Not alone. If you're going, I'm going too.
No, one of us needs to stay and coordinate with the police.
Fine, but promise me you'll be careful.
I will. We're going to find them, I swear. Hey, anything response yet?
Nothing. No response from either of them. Tried calling both phones and it goes straight to voicemail.
What about the police?
Officer Holloway said they haven't found anything yet. They drove around the rural areas where the location pins were showing, but they couldn't find any sign of Milo's car.
They can't just vanish, though. It's not fair. So whatever happens, I'm going out there this afternoon. I've already mapped where I think the underpass is. Just need a bit more info and then I'm all set to go.
Are you sure that's safe?
Probably not, but I can't just sit here and do nothing.
You're right. I'm going to contact Jacob's mom. See if he made it home somehow and just lost his phone.
Good idea. Let me know what she says.
Hi, Mrs. Reynolds. This is Ellie Martinez, Jacob's friend.
Oh, hello there, Ellie. Is everything okay, dear?
I was wondering if Jacob is home. We were supposed to meet up last night, but he never showed.
No, Jacob isn't home. I assumed he was staying at Ryan's. He didn't come home?
No, ma'am. We haven't heard from him since around 1:30 a.m. He was with Milo.
Oh my goodness. I've been calling him all morning, but his phone goes straight to voicemail. So that explains it at least.
Same for us. We're really worried.
I'm calling the police right now. Did he tell you where they were going?
They were supposed to pick Ryan and me up for a late-night movie, but they got lost along the way. The last location he shared was somewhere near a road called No-Through Road.
No-Through Road? Are you sure?
Yes, that's what the sign in the photo he sent said.
I'm filing a missing persons report right now.
We already contacted the police. Officer Holloway is looking into it.
That's not enough. I know Derek Holloway. He doesn't take these things seriously. I'm calling the station directly.
Okay, please let me know if you hear anything.
I will. And Ellie, thank you for reaching out.
Of course. We'll get him back, I'm sure of it. I just spoke with Jacob's mom.
And?
He never came home. She's filing a missing persons report right now. So, in other words, it confirms those bastards in the masks got them.
Shoot, this is serious. I've been looking at maps, trying to figure out where this no-through road is.
Did you find it?
Kind of. It's barely on any official maps, but I found something interesting.
What am I looking at?
This is satellite imagery of where I think the underpass is. It's right at the edge of private farmland, owned by families who've been there forever, it seems.
How do you know that?
I looked up property records online. Most of that land has been in the same families for like 150 years. The Whitakers, the Carvers, and the Holloways.
Holloways? Like Officer Holloway?
Could be related, yeah. Maybe that's why he didn't seem too concerned.
That's unsettling. I'm going to call the hospitals, see if they were brought in.
Good idea. I'm reaching out to Professor Kent from the community college. She teaches local history. Maybe she knows something about that area.
Smart.
Professor Kent, this is Ryan Woodward from your History 101 class last semester.
Hello, Ryan. What can I do for you?
I have a question about local history, specifically about an area near an underpass called No-Through Road.
No-Through Road. That's an interesting inquiry. Why do you ask?
My friends went missing near there last night. The police haven't found them. I'm trying to gather any information I can.
Missing? That's troubling. The area you're referring to has an unusual history.
Such as?
Well, you see, that land has been privately owned by the same three families since before the town was incorporated: the Whitakers, the Carvers, and the Holloways. They've always been protective of their property.
Protective how?
There have been disputes over the years, particularly regarding access to the old county road that runs through their land, which is now called No-Through Road.
Has anyone else gone missing there?
Not officially, but there have been rumors, particularly among the older residents.
What kind of rumors?
The kind that small towns tend to dismiss as superstition. But it might interest you to know that in the 1920s, there was a significant investigation into a religious sect operating in that area.
A cult?
That's a dramatic term, but yes, essentially, they practiced what they called land purification.
What's that?
The details are sparse in official records, deliberately so, I suspect, but it involved protecting their land from outsiders, often through violent means.
Are they still around?
Officially, no. The investigation resulted in several arrests, but no convictions, and the families still own that land.
Professor, I'm planning to go out there today to look for my friends.
Ryan, I would strongly advise against that, at least not alone, and not without informing the authorities.
The police already know, but they haven't found anything.
Then be extremely careful and take a weapon. And Ryan, stay on public roads. Do not trespass on private property. Those families take their boundaries very seriously.
I understand. Thank you, Professor.
Hi, Ellie. This is Zoe, Jacob's sister.
Hi, Zoe. Any news?
No, but I have Jacob's phone tracking info. We share locations with family.
That's great. What does it show?
His last location was here. It pinged at 1:34 a.m., then went offline.
That must be near the underpass he mentioned.
The police are saying there's nothing there, just empty fields. But I don't believe them.
Ryan is going to check it out.
That's brave. Mom is freaking out. She says that area has a bad reputation.
What kind of reputation?
People avoiding it. Strange stories. Nothing specific, but she seemed really taken aback when I mentioned No-Through Road.
Ryan found out it's connected to some kind of old cult activity.
That tracks. Look, if Ryan finds anything at all, tell him to call the state police, not local.
Why?
Mom doesn't trust them, especially not Officer Holloway.
Got it. I'll let him know. Hey guys, I created this group so we can coordinate a bit easier.
Smart. I'm about to head out. I have the location from Zoe's tracking info. I'm just going to drive out there, stay on public roads, see if I can spot Milo's car. Just reconnaissance for now.
Please keep us posted. Like, text as soon as you're there.
Will do. I'm getting in the car now. I'll text when I get close to the area.
Ryan, if you see anything suspicious, anything at all, just turn around and come back.
Don't worry, I will. Just want to find our friends. Heading out now. We'll text soon. I've just arrived at No-Through Road.
Ryan, I thought we agreed you'd wait for the police before going straight there.
I am waiting for more police. I'm just scouting is all.
Mom is still trying to get the state police involved.
Keep sending updates, Ryan, if you are gonna walk around there.
Will do. I'm heading toward the underpass now. This place is way more isolated than I expected. I've been walking for 20 minutes since going through that underpass. Haven't seen a single car.
That matches what Jacob said. Any sign of them?
Nothing yet, but there's abandoned farmland everywhere. Some of these structures look like they've been falling apart for decades.
Any houses? People?
No houses visible from the road. No people. It's eerily quiet.
Ryan, I don't like this. Maybe you should turn back.
Nah, it's all good. Plus, I hear sirens off in the distance.
Oh, thank God. The police must be coming finally.
I hope so. The sun is starting to get low. I want to find them before dark. Holy frickin' crap. I just found Milo's car.
What?
Where?
Well, I decided to go back to the underpass. And then boom, there it was, partially hidden in tall grass.
Can you see them?
Not yet. I'm approaching slowly. The windows are all shattered. There's a lot of blood, too.
Ryan, what can you see?
Jesus Christ! I can't. They're both in there.
Are they okay?
Number. They're not okay. They're dead. They're both dead.
No. Please, no.
Are you sure? Maybe they're just hurt?
I'm sure. Their faces. I can't even describe it.
I think I'm going to be sick. I can't believe this is happening.
I'm calling 911. Those lazy pricks still aren't even here yet. But I'm going to take some pictures first. The police need to see exactly what I'm seeing.
I can't tell my mom this. She can't find out like this.
Of course not. Let the police tell her in person. I'm sorry you have to see this, Zoe.
Just tell me what happened to my brother.
You don't want to know the details. Trust me.
Ryan, please. We need to know.
If you say so, they're slashed open, like with knives or something sharp. Multiple wounds, all over their bodies. Jacob is in the passenger seat. His throat is cut.
Okay, stop. I can't hear anymore. This can't be real. My brother can't be gone.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
How could this happen? Who would do this to them?
There's something else. They have symbols carved into their skin.
Symbols?
Like runes or something. I don't recognize them. Oh, well, would you look at that? The police are here now. I have to go talk to them.
Don't leave. Stay on the chat while you talk to them.
Okay, I'll just put the phone in my pocket, but I'll come back as soon as I can.
Okay. I'll let Holloway know what we found in the meantime. Officer Holloway, Ryan found them. They're dead.
Indeed, Ms. Martinez. I've just been informed.
Who did this to them? Was it those people in masks? The ones Jacob described?
We don't know that yet. It's an ongoing investigation.
But the photos, Jacob sent photos of people in masks.
As I said, the images were too unclear to use as substantial evidence, and there could be many explanations.
Like what?
It could have been an animal attack, or a drug deal gone wrong.
A drug deal? Are you serious right now? Milo and Jacob didn't do drugs, and animals don't carve symbols into people.
Ms. Martinez, I understand you're upset, but please let us do our job.
You're not doing your job. You knew where they were. You could have found them earlier.
We searched the area multiple times. The vehicle wasn't visible until your friends stumbled upon it. Now, I suggest you get some rest. We'll contact you if we need more information.
This isn't over. I want answers.
Ellie, this is Kenji, Milo's cousin. Milo's parents just called me.
Kenji, I'm so sorry.
I still can't believe it. They said it was some kind of attack?
Yes, our friend Ryan found them, both Milo and Jacob. They were murdered.
God, do the police know who did it?
They're claiming it might be an animal attack or drugs, but we know that's not true.
What do you mean?
Jacob was texting us while it happened. There were people in masks. They attacked them.
Listen, I work in digital forensics. If you have any photos or evidence, I might be able to help.
Ryan took pictures of symbols carved into their bodies.
Symbols? Send me some pictures of them and I can do some research into what they mean. And can you add me to whatever group you have for this? I want to help.
Of course. I'll add you now and then send the pictures over on email. I've added Kenji to the group. He's Milo's cousin and works in digital forensics.
Hi everyone. I'm so sorry about what happened. I want to help figure out who did this.
Thank you, Kenji. I'm Zoe, Jacob's sister. This means a lot to us.
I'm back. Sorry. I had to talk to the police.
What did they say?
Not much. They're treating it as an accident currently. But Officer Joshua kept suggesting it could be an animal attack too.
That's ridiculous. Animals don't leave those kinds of wounds or symbols.
That's what I said, but they seem determined to downplay it. The state police just arrived though. I'm going to talk to them now.
Good. Don't leave until you've told them everything.
I won't, but I need to get out of here before dark. This place, something tells me I could end up the same if I'm here after dark. I can feel it.
Please come back quickly and drive carefully.
I will. The police are saying I have to go now. They'll handle the bodies. I can't believe I just had to type that. Our friends are gone. We were just speaking to them yesterday, and now they're...
I know. It doesn't feel real.
I'll never forget what I saw today. Never.
We'll find who did this, I promise.
Getting in my car now. I'll update when I'm back home.
Ryan, I've been doing some research after our conversation, and I found something you might find interesting.
What is it, Professor?
I've dug up some more old historical documents about No Through Road, specifically.
What do they say?
The area has been associated with disappearances since the 1880s. This is just one example.
Holy crap. 5 travelers vanished without trace on County Road. That's from 1893?
Yes, and it's not the only instance. There's a pattern. Every few years, someone goes missing in that area.
And no one's connected the dots?
Oh, I'm sure some have tried. But the cases are always dismissed, ruled as accidents, runaways, or animal attacks.
Just like they're trying to do with Jacob and Milo.
Precisely. There's something else you should know.
What?
The farms in that area were established by a religious commune. They arrived around 1878 after being driven out of 3 previous communities.
Driven out? Why?
The historical records are vague, but there are mentions of unholy practices and blood rituals.
A cult, you mean?
Yes, though they presented themselves as a farming cooperative. But locals have always had stories.
What kind of stories?
Have you ever heard of the Harvesters?
No, what's that?
It's what old-timers around here call them, a group that supposedly sacrifices trespassers to ensure fertile crops and to protect their isolation.
Surely that's fake, though. People would know if there was a blood cult killing people in the area.
Would they? In a small town where certain families control everything, including law enforcement?
I can't believe this. Are you saying the Holloways are really a part of this?
I'm not making any accusations, but the Holloways, like the Whitakers and Carvers, are descendants of the original commune, and they still own that land.
My friend Ellie was told by Officer Holloway that Jacob and Milo's deaths were probably an animal attack.
That follows the pattern. I found at least 12 cases in the last century, all dismissed in similar ways.
I need to see all of this. Can you send me the documents?
I'll email you what I have. But Ryan, be careful who you share this with. These families have a lot of influence in this town.
I understand. Thank you, Professor.
One more thing. This was their cooperative's emblem. Keep an eye out for it.
Understood. We'll report anything to do with that shape to you ASAP. Gotta say, though, this is a lot to take in.
So, you asked about No Through Road?
Yes, thanks for messaging me back.
My brother told me you lost some friends out there. I'm really sorry that happened. It's awful.
Thank you. I heard you might know something about that area.
Yeah, kind of. People talk, you know?
What do they say?
They say that road is nothing but bad news. My cousin and his friends found a car out there like 3 years ago.
What happened to them?
They were just riding dirt bikes, and they found this car. All the windows broken, but no people inside. Just a lot of blood.
Did they report it?
Yeah, but the cops said it was just some drunk college kids who crashed and then got a ride home. Yet, funnily enough, that doesn't explain all the blood.
Just like our friends. Were there any missing persons reports for them?
That's the weird thing. There was this girl from Westfield High. She and her boyfriend went missing that same weekend.
And let me guess, the police ruled it as runaways?
Exactly. How did you know?
Because that's what they're trying to do with our friends.
Well, there's more. My grandpa used to tell stories about people who lived out near that road.
What kind of stories?
Creepy ones. About farmers who would sacrifice people for their crops. I always thought he was just trying to scare us kids.
Did he mention anything about people wearing masks?
White masks?
Yes. You know them?
Yes, that's part of the story, actually. They wear white masks during their rituals to represent the spirits of the harvest, or something like that.
This is important evidence. Would you be willing to tell this to the state police?
I don't know. My parents would kill me. They don't like us talking about that stuff.
Why not?
They say it's just superstition, and that we shouldn't spread rumors about respectable families.
Let me guess. The Holloways? The Whitakers? The Carvers?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Thought so. One by one, we're putting pieces together. Thank you, Madison. This helps more than you know.
Just be careful, okay? Those families basically run this town.
Trust me. I'm starting to realize that.
We need to talk. I just got a ton of information from Professor Kent.
Same here. I talked to Madison Wright. She knows things about No Through Road.
This goes deep, Ellie. Like generationally deep.
I know. Madison told me about other cars found there, all dismissed by the police.
Professor Kent found a pattern of disappearances going back to the 1880s, all near that same road.
The 1880s? How is that possible?
Apparently, there's some kind of cult called the Harvesters.
That matches what Madison said. She mentioned sacrifices for crops.
Sorry to interrupt, but I've finished analyzing those images. The ones of the symbols.
What did you find?
I enhanced the background of one of the photos. There was something painted on the car door.
Holy crap! That's it! That's the symbol Professor Kent showed me, the farming cooperative emblem.
What farming cooperative?
The cult. They disguised themselves as a farming cooperative, but they were actually conducting ritual sacrifices.
Are you all hearing yourselves? This is so dumb. Cults? Sacrifices? My brother is dead, and you're talking about some stupid and crazy conspiracies.
I know how it sounds, Zoe, but the evidence is adding up.
And the police are clearly covering it up. That's not acceptable.
Then what the hell do we do? Go to the state police?
We need more concrete evidence for that, I'm afraid. Something they can't dismiss.
I'm getting a message from a number I don't recognize. Someone named Farmer John Whitaker.
Whitaker? As in one of the families?
I think so. Let me see what he wants.
Is this Ryan Woodward?
Yes. Who's asking?
John Whitaker. I heard you were asking questions about No Through Road.
How did you get my number?
This is a small town, son. Word gets around.
What do you want?
To help? I know what happened to your friends.
What happened?
Not something I can explain over text, but I can show you. If you want answers, meet me tonight.
Where?
There's an old grain silo about a mile east of No Through Road. Take the dirt path that branches off just before the underpass. Follow it until you see the silo. I'll be waiting.
And you'll tell me everything?
Everything I know about the disappearances, about your friends, about the real history of this place.
How do I know this isn't a trap?
You don't. But if you want answers, this is your chance. Come alone. 9 p.m.
I'll think about it. It's a trap. Farmer John is trying to lure me out there.
Of course it is. But why would he reach out like that?
He's testing you, seeing if you're still investigating.
Or trying to make you the next victim.
Either way, I'm not showing up at some isolated silo at night.
Ryan, I've been thinking about something. If the police won't help us, and these harvesters killed our friends, maybe we need to take matters into our own hands.
Keep talking.
Maybe we need to expose them, gather evidence that no one can ignore, or
what?
make them pay for what they did.
Ellie, what are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we actually do something instead of just letting them get away with murdering our friends.
I might have a way. My brother Travis works for that tech company that makes drones.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Surveillance. We could send a drone down No-Through Road. See what happens without risking ourselves.
That could work, but we'd need to do more than just watch.
What if we send something else down the road too? Something to draw them out?
Like bait?
Exactly. Something they'd want to attack.
A car. We could rig a car with cameras. Make it look like there are people inside.
Travis has access to more than just drones. He was in the army. He knows about explosives.
Explosives? Are you talking about bombing them?
I'm talking about justice. For Jacob. For Milo.
This is dark, guys. We'd be crossing a line.
They crossed the line first when they butchered our friends.
I'm not saying we go in guns blazing, but what if we could set a trap of our own?
I'm listening.
I'll drive down there and then send the empty car down No-Through Road, rigged with cameras and controlled remotely. When the cultists attack it, thinking it's new victims, we record everything, and then, when they're all gathered around and the evidence is captured,
the car explodes, taking out as many of them as possible.
We could go to prison for this.
And they should go to prison for killing Jacob and Milo, but they won't, because they own this town.
Let me think about this. We need to be smart if we're really going to do this. I've made a new group chat, just in case the other one isn't secure.
Smart. Everyone here?
I'm here, and I already spoke with Travis. He's in.
Really?
Yeah, he was closer to Milo than I thought. They used to game together.
What did he say he could provide?
He has access to 2 different types of drones, one for surveillance, and a more powerful one that could carry a small payload.
What about the car?
We'd need to get one, something cheap that won't be traced back to us.
I might be able to help with that. My dad has an old beater in the garage. He's been meaning to junk it anyway.
Perfect. I'll talk to Travis about the remote control setup. I'd need to be able to drive it from a safe distance.
How far away would you need to be?
That's what we need to figure out. Ideally, I'd stay completely clear of that area.
I've been studying satellite imagery. There are the surrounding access points that link directly to No-Through Road.
You could set up on one of those. They all overlook the underpass as well. Good line of sight, and multiple escape routes if needed.
What about police patrols? We'd need to know when Holloway is off duty.
Good point. We don't want any official interference.
I can look into the shift schedules. My cousin works as a dispatcher. She might be able to tell me.
When are we thinking of doing this?
Saturday night. Travis can get the equipment by then, and we'd have all night to execute the plan.
That gives us 3 days to prepare. We need to be thorough. No room for mistakes.
Ryan, got a problem here.
What is it?
In my research about No-Through Road, I've come across multiple accounts of strange temporal phenomena.
Temporal phenomena? Sounds like bull to me, not gonna lie.
No, it's a real thing, I promise. People report time behaving oddly in that area. Watches stopping, hours passing that feel like minutes, or minutes feeling like hours.
To be fair, that is a lot like what Jacob described, about driving for hours but ending up in the same place.
Exactly. And there are also reports of compasses failing, GPS systems malfunctioning, radio signals cutting out.
All of that happened to them. Their GPS kept showing them in different places.
Ryan, I'm concerned about what you might be planning. I've heard rumors.
What rumors?
That you and your friends are considering retribution.
We're just looking for evidence, so the police can't keep dismissing what happened.
Be careful. The boundaries between worlds might be thinner there than you realize.
What do you mean by boundaries between worlds?
Some of the older texts refer to the area as a crossing point, a place where the veil is thin. I don't know if it's metaphorical or...
It's chill, Professor. Thank you for the warning, though.
Whatever you do, don't cross into their land after dark.
I definitely won't.
All set for Saturday. Got everything you need.
That was fast.
I don't mess around, not when it comes to something like this. I'll send you 2 drones, the DJI Phantom for surveillance, and the custom one for the package.
You're sure about the remote car setup?
Already tested it. Works up to 2 miles, as long as you have line of sight.
Perfect. And the other thing?
Small but effective. Enough to take out anyone within 20 feet. Made to look like a fuel tank explosion.
You sure you want to do this?
Those jerks murdered my little brother's friend. They deserve what's coming. And from what you've told me, they've been getting away with this for generations.
They have. No one's ever stopped them.
Until now. I've got supplies to airdrop to you tomorrow. Just some innocent-looking camping gear. A cover for what we're really doing.
Smart.
One more thing. Bring night night vision. Those back roads are pitch black.
Will do. Thanks, Travis.
Don't thank me. Just make sure we get these bastards.
Progress update. I've created our alibi. I posted on social that we're taking a weekend trip to visit colleges upstate. Even got my parents to confirm it.
Smart. Travis has the equipment. We're picking it up tomorrow.
Car is ready. I've installed the remote driving system and hidden cameras in the headlights and dashboard. No one will notice them.
Perfect.
What's our timeline?
I'll arrive separately between 8 and 9 p.m. Set up by 10. Send the car down no-through road at midnight. You guys just need to record whatever happens on that drone. And if the cultists attack...
You detonate, and we'll capture it all as evidence.
Exactly. Then I get the hell out of there.
One problem. What about the GPS issues Professor Kent mentioned?
I'll use physical maps as backup. Now let's get the final bits sorted. And then it's go time.
Slight change of plans. We tested the remote system. It works. But someone has to be within several miles of the drone to pilot it. The connection drops if you're too far away.
Shoot. That complicates things.
So what do we do?
We need 2 people on location, not just Ryan. But in separate spots, of course.
I can still drive the car. I'll just position myself on the ridge southwest of the underpass.
And I could operate the aerial drone from that hilltop to the east. The one with the clear sight line.
I'll monitor both feeds from here.
Hold up. That puts us both at risk. Surely it's safer if only I go.
I need to do this too, Ryan. For Jacob and Milo. Besides, we'll be far enough away. Different locations. Multiple escape routes.
Fine. But we stick to the plan. In and out, quick.
Agreed.
I've prepped the live monitoring station. I'll be tracking both your locations and recording everything. If anything goes wrong, I text Travis immediately.
Ellie, aim to leave at 7.
I'll be ready.
In position. Parked my car about a mile away from my station point. Walking the rest of the way.
Same. Just arrived at the base of the hill. Starting my climb now.
I'm receiving your GPS signals. Everything looks good so far.
No sign of police. The road is clear.
How visible is my route?
You're good. Just follow the ridgeline. There's natural cover the whole way.
Made it to my position. Setting up now. Remote connection test.
Reading you loud and clear.
I can see the underpass from here. No activity yet. Drone is unpacked and ready.
Car is primed. Explosives connected. Remote systems online.
Test the steering.
Testing now. All right, we're good to go.
Launching drone. Ascending to 150 feet. Perfect view of the entire area. Recording has started.
It's go time then. Driving the car toward the underpass now.
I can see it moving on the drone feed.
Both feeds coming in clear. No obstacles on the road.
Approaching the underpass. Still no activity.
There, I see movement. In the shadows of the underpass.
Slowing the car.
They're emerging from the darkness.
I see them on the car camera now. Holy crap. They're wearing the masks.
I count 4. No. 5 figures, all in white masks and dark robes.
They're approaching the car, surrounding it.
They have weapons, knives or something similar. One of them is trying to look in the window.
This is it. Kenji, are you getting this?
Every second. Clear as day. They're all clustered around the car now.
Time to send them back to hell. Detonating in 3, 2 dots, 1 dot, dot, dot. Now!
Oh my god, the explosion.
Did it work?
It's so bright. The whole underpass just lit up. I can't see through the flames.
I lost the car feed, but the drone is still transmitting.
The smoke is clearing. I don't see any movement. I think we got them all.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. There's nothing moving down there from what I can see at least.
Okay, good. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Agreed. Just bringing the drone back.
Pack up fast and head straight to your cars.
On my way now.
Same. Drone packed. Heading down the hill.
Guys, I think I have a problem.
What is it?
I can't find my way back to the car.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm lost. I've been walking for 20 minutes, but nothing looks familiar.
Just use your phone GPS.
I am, but it's showing me walking in circles, even though I'm walking straight.
What landmarks do you see?
That's the thing. I'm in some kind of cornfield, but I don't remember passing through any cornfield on my way in.
This isn't good. I think I'm having the same problem. I should have reached my car by now, but I'm in some kind of orchard. And it just keeps going on and on.
Remember what the professor said about spatial distortions?
I'm looking at your GPS data. According to this, neither of you are moving. You're both still at your original positions.
That makes no sense, though. I've been walking for almost 30 minutes now.
Same here. I've been heading downhill the whole time, but the orchard never ends.
Guys, I just checked the police scanner. There's no report of an explosion. Nothing at all.
What? How is that possible? It was massive.
I literally saw it with my own eyes.
Kenji, can you see if the drone footage recorded?
Checking. It's there, but it's corrupted somehow. The explosion happens, but then the footage just glitches out.
This doesn't make sense. Also, I think I've seen the same tree like 3 times now.
I've been listening to the emergency frequencies. There's nothing, no reports of an explosion, no emergency vehicles dispatched. It's like it never happened.
But it did happen. I pressed the detonator and everything. I saw the flash.
But nobody else did, apparently.
Ryan, I'm scared. I don't think I'm getting any closer to my car. The orchard just keeps repeating.
Same with this cornfield. It's endless. I should have hit the road by now.
Keep walking. Don't stop. Maybe you'll eventually break through whatever this is.
I've been walking for almost an hour now, in what should be a straight line, but I'm still surrounded by corn.
The sun rose 20 minutes ago for me. Wait, that's not right. It should be like 2 p.m., but I saw the sun.
Ellie, are you okay?
I don't know anymore. Everything looks the same, but different at the same time. I can't explain it.
Keep it together. We'll figure this out. Kenji, do you have any other ideas?
The professor mentioned something about boundaries, about the veil being thin there. Maybe you crossed over somehow.
Crossed over? Into what?
Somewhere outside of time.
Update, day 2. Still walking. Can't find a way out.
Ryan. Bro, I've called the police and been out to look for you myself, but I can't find you anywhere. You still going strong?
No, I'm not. I'm out of water. I'm exhausted. And I keep ending up in the same places even though I walk in a straight line.
What about Ellie?
I'm here, barely. My lips are cracked. So thirsty. My feet are bleeding from walking.
How is this even possible? It's been nearly 48 hours. No food. Barely any rest.
We've contacted search and rescue, but they say they've searched the entire area. There's no sign of either of you.
This just doesn't make any sense.
Wait a second.
What is it?
I just came back to a clearing. For like the 12th time. But there's something new here now.
What?
A grave. A freshly dug grave.
A grave? Oh no.
It has my name on it. On a wooden marker.
What the hell?
It's like they knew. Like they've been watching me this whole time.
Ryan, I just found one too, with my name on it.
How are our phones even still working? I haven't charged mine in days.
I just checked the battery display. It's been at 0% for hours, but it's still on.
I think my head's gonna explode.
Ryan, I've been researching more about the phenomena you're experiencing.
Professor, please help us. We're trapped and we can't find our way out.
I believe you're caught in what's called a fold.
A fold?
A place where reality bends, where time and space work differently.
Tell me how to escape.
There are stories, old accounts from travelers who got lost in that area. They experienced time differently. Days for them were hours for everyone else, or vice versa.
But how did they get out?
That's the thing. Most of the accounts end abruptly, as if the travelers simply ceased to be.
That's not helpful. We're dying out here.
I'm so sorry, but there is one account. From 1923, a man claimed he was trapped for weeks, until he reached what he called the center.
The center of what?
He didn't specify, but he said once he found it, he was able to return.
How do I find it?
I personally am not sure, but the man wrote that he stopped fighting, stopped trying to escape, and instead followed what was pulling him.
I just spoke with Professor Kent. She thinks we're caught in some kind of fold in reality.
A what?
A place where time and space don't work correctly.
Like a pocket dimension?
I guess. She said we need to find the center to escape.
The center of what?
She doesn't know, but she said to stop fighting it, to let whatever is pulling us guide us.
Ryan, I don't know how much longer I can keep walking. I've hit my limit. My body is shutting down. I'm so dehydrated I can barely type.
Don't give up, Ellie. We'll find a way out.
Could the graves be significant? Why would they suddenly appear?
I don't know.
Maybe they're part of the ritual, or a threat.
Or maybe they're the way out. What if we're supposed to get in them?
What? Are you crazy?
Think about it. The professor said to stop fighting, to follow what's pulling us. Maybe this is it.
Ellie, keep it together, girl. You can't seriously be considering this?
I'm at my limit, Ryan. I can't walk anymore. I've circled this orchard 100 times, and now there's a grave with my name on it. I think it's a message.
No. Don't do this, Ellie.
I have to try something. If I surrender, maybe the cycle breaks.
Or maybe you die.
I'm dying anyway. I can barely stay conscious. I'm going to try it. I'm at the grave now.
Ellie, please, don't do this.
Ryan may be right. This sounds like a trap.
It's already a trap. I'm already trapped. Nothing can get worse than this.
I refuse to give up. I'm going to keep searching. I'll find the center, and I'll find a way out.
I hope you do, but I can't go on. I'm climbing in now.
Ellie!
It's actually peaceful here. The dirt is cool. It feels right. I hear footsteps. Someone's coming.
Get out of there! Now!
Goodbye, everyone. Tell my parents I love them.
Ellie!
Is she gone?
Why is this happening?
She's not responding anymore. I can't believe she just gave up like that.
Ryan, you need to keep moving. Don't stop. Don't let the same thing happen to you.
I won't. I'm not giving in. I'm going to find a way out.
Please be careful. We've already lost too many people.
I'm going to circle back to the grave. Maybe there's a clue there. I'm walking again. It's been another hour. No sign of Ellie. My grave is still there every single time I loop. Waiting like a mouth, but I refuse.
Stay strong, Ryan. Keep moving.
I'm so tired. My vision is blurry. My tongue feels like sandpaper, but I won't stop.
Can you see anything different? Any new landmarks?
Just corn as far as the eye can see. Hold up.
What?
The corn is thinning. I can see some kind of clearing ahead, but it's not the one with the grave. It's different. There's something in the center. It's some kind of altar, made of stone.
Those symbols, they match the ones from Professor Kent's records.
I think this might be their ritual site. I think this might be the center. This is all my fault. I was so arrogant, thinking we could just come here and get revenge, like it was a game.
You couldn't have known.
I should never have come back here. Why did I come back? Now Ellie's gone too.
Ryan, focus. You need to keep it together.
My head hurts so much, and I'm seeing things. People in masks, white masks. They're watching me from the corn.
Then run. Get away from there.
I can't. I'm so tired. It's been days. I just want it to end.
Don't give up, not like Ellie did. Keep fighting.
I'm going to approach the altar. Maybe there's something there. Some kind of clue. Maybe some water.
I'm alive.
Ellie! Holy crap! Are you okay? What happened?
Ellie, we thought you were gone.
Thank God.
I'm okay, or as okay as I can be, considering the situation.
Your grave. You climbed in.
It worked, Ryan. That's what we needed to do.
What do you mean it worked?
When I climbed into the grave, the cultists came. They actually came and took me.
Took you where?
To their enclave. It's hidden deep in the forest. They carried me all the way there. I played dead the whole time.
They didn't hurt you?
No, they thought I was already dead, or close to it. They must have created those graves to break us, to make us give up.
Then what? Where did they take you?
To some kind of processing area. It was a small wooden building. There were other bodies there.
Jacob?
Yes, Jacob and Milo, and others. So many others. They were preparing them for something. Some kind of ritual. I could see them washing the bodies, painting symbols on them.
How did you get away?
They left me on a table. My hands were bound, but the knot was loose. When no one was looking, I worked my way free. I hid until dark. Then I snuck out.
This is unbelievable.
But listen, I found something important. Their central ritual site, it seems. An eternal flame surrounded by the same symbols from the underpass. I put it out, Ryan. Something Professor Kent said about the center. I just knew I had to extinguish it.
And what happened?
Chaos. The cultists started screaming, running around, and then the woods changed. It was like a veil lifted. Suddenly I could see a path, one that wasn't there before.
Are you saying...
The fire, Ryan. That's the key. It's what maintains the illusion, the trap we're in.
Holy crap, the corn. It's changing! The field is shifting. I can see a break in the pattern.
Follow it, Ryan. That's your way out.
I'm running. There's a path. I can see a path.
Something's happening on my end, too. Your GPS locations. They're moving again. Both of you.
I can see the road now. I'm out of the cornfield.
I'm walking through the woods, following a deer trail, I think.
Which direction are you heading?
East, I think. I can see the morning sun through the trees.
I'm heading northeast. If we keep going, we should hit the main highway.
That's my plan. But Ryan, the cultists will be looking for us. We messed up their ritual. They won't let that go.
Don't care. We just need to move fast.
I'm tracking both of you. You're definitely moving now, and in the right direction. Ryan, you're about 4 miles from Highway 16. Ellie, you're about 6 miles from the same, just further south.
That's actually a relief. We can make that.
I'm contacting Travis. He can come pick you up.
Tell him to meet us at the gas station, the one at the Highway 16 and County Road junction.
Will do. Sending him the coordinates now.
I'm still moving. Haven't seen any cultists yet, but I feel like I'm being watched.
Keep moving. Don't stop. And Ellie, I'm so glad you're alive.
Me too.
I can see the highway, just a few hundred yards away now.
Great work. Travis is about 20 minutes away.
I don't know if I can wait that long. I'm completely exhausted, but at least I'll be able to flag someone down.
I'm still making my way through the woods, but I should reach the highway soon too.
According to your GPS, you're heading in the right direction.
I'm at the roadside now. No cars yet, but I'm ready to flag down the first one I see.
Ooh, I can see light through the trees ahead. I think I'm almost there too.
Wait, I see headlights coming from the south. It's not Travis. Looks like a police cruiser, actually.
Can you tell which department?
No, but at this point, I don't care. I'm waving them down. The car is slowing down. They've seen me.
I've made it to the country road. The highway should just be a little further along the road. Aha, I can see headlights coming from the north.
The police car has stopped. I'm going to get in. Thank God.
Who's the officer?
I can't really see. His windows are tinted. But he's waving me in. I'm getting in the car.
My ride is getting closer too. I can see it's a truck. Might be Travis.
No.
Ryan, what's happening?
No. I just saw his face.
Whose face?
The officer? He's wearing a freaking white mask.
Get out of the car, now!
I can't. The doors are locked. He's turning around. We're heading back toward No Through Road.
Ryan.
We need to call the state police.
I'm dialing now.
Uh-oh, the truck stopped. It's not Travis. And there are people coming out of the trees on both sides of the road. They're wearing white masks. They're surrounding me.
They're taking us back. I can see the underpass ahead.
They're closing in. There's nowhere to run.
We were fools to think we could beat them. They've been doing this for generations.
I'm going to try to run into the woods. Maybe I can lose them there.
Ellie? Ryan? Ryan! Ellie!
Their signals are gone. I can't see them on the GPS anymore.
No, this can't be happening.
I'm calling Travis. He needs to get help.
Their phones must have died or been destroyed. I'm so sorry.
Not again.
Did you hear about the accident on County Road 16?
The one near No Through Road? Yeah, heading there now.
What's the story they're running with?
4 teenagers. Car crash into the underpass. They're saying alcohol was involved.
Fatalities?
All 4. Jacob Reynolds, Milo Cheatham, Ryan Woodward, and Ellie Martinez.
Jesus. Any witnesses?
None. First responder was Officer Holloway. He found them this morning.
This morning? When did it happen?
That's the weird part. Me is saying they've been dead for days. Estimated time of death, around 1:32 a.m. on Friday.
Friday? That's 3 days ago.
Exactly. Apparently, no one drove by and noticed until now.
That seems unlikely.
Yep, but that's the official story.
Any signs of foul play?
Nothing mentioned in the report, just a drunk driving accident. Driver had a BAC of 0.12.
Who was driving?
Cheatham, at least that's what the report says.
What do the families say?
They're devastated, obviously. Reynolds' mother seems suspicious, keeps asking about the real story.
What do you think?
Honestly, something feels off. I heard Professor Kent from the community college is raising questions.
What kind of questions?
About the crash site, about the time of death versus when the car was found, about previous incidents in that area.
Is she getting any traction?
None. Sheriff shut her down. Case closed as of an hour ago.
That was fast.
Too fast, but that's how it goes around here.
With the Holloways and Whitakers running things?
You said it, not me.
Off the record. What's your take?
Off the record, No Through Road has a history. Accidents, disappearances, going back further than anyone wants to admit.
And no one investigates?
How do you investigate the people who run the investigations?
Fair point. Are you planning to dig deeper?
No, I have a family. I live in this town.
I understand.
I'll stick to the official story. Tragic accident claims lives of 4 local teens. Community mourns as drunk driving incident ends in heartbreak.
The usual then.
The usual, plus, who would believe the alternative anyway?
What? That some cult of mask-wearing farmers sacrifices trespassers?
Exactly. It sounds insane.
So the truth stays buried.
Like always, like it has for generations.
I'm heading to the press conference. You coming?
Be there in 20. Oh, and Delaney?
Yeah?
Stay away from No Through Road. Just some friendly advice. They don't take well to visitors.
Noted.